Villa's house. Kiwi camping. It's a weird name for a thing. Alright, so it pretty much looks like I just need to leave here and just walk there. Pretty much a straight shot. Once I get out of town, anyhow, it'll be a straight shot. I'm ignoring side quests. It's just too many of them. Come on, get your stamina back. I'm gonna throw the shovel.
How about I
just
do
wanna
that
do it.
again?
Did you just die? You died to the kick? It's atypical. Guy back there screams, "Don't let him in!" Zombies can't get to them because there's boxes in the way. It's apparently very easy to survive the zombie apocalypse. You just put up a bunch of boxes and yeah, just make sure that the boxes aren't pathable, that the zombies can't go through them, and you're fine. You're fine. You just win. You win the zombie apocalypse. Like, I feel like I just was lied to by the map. It pretty much looks like I can go through there, but that is not the case at all. Kick him. So far, I'm enjoying Logan. It's like a fun playstyle. To just rely on throwing things at zombies. Keeps you at range, but like it's a much safer playstyle than John's, but it's also still fun. For those of you that have not watched the TheMediaCows walkthrough with John, like he is the hand-to-hand combat character, so like you don't have any range at all whatsoever. You can just melee super well. I need to like look at how I actually get out of here. Like this really looked like this was gonna connect through right here, but do I have to go down here instead? It almost looks like the answer is yes. Unless there's, like, a ladder that I'm missing. Like, that doesn't connect to anything over there. Alright, I'm gonna try and go around.
Now stay the fuck down.
This is getting to be a large number of zombies. It's problematic when you can't get to the knives you've already thrown. It's kind of okay, though, because, you know... I do, in fact, have the ability to just kill zombies as well. And also to throw things that aren't just throwing knives. That was the guy that I weakened up with all of the knives initially. He's like a porcupine now. There's the last throwing knife. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Suck throwing knife. I feel like my damage is pretty reliant on critical hits. Pretty reliant on people losing arms and taking a whole bunch of damage because they lost an arm. Which isn't quite the same thing as a critical hit in this game, but... you know what I mean. Alright, so... like... pretty much want to go through there and then off to the left? Like, how do I get up this cliff, game? This is lies. There might be a passageway over there, though. No, it's supposed to be off on the right. Is that the path right there? Like, no, it's gotta go around all these buildings. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I just don't understand why there's not, like, a sensible looking freaking path out of here. Ah! Really? Like, isn't that... It's very confusing. I should have just fast traveled out of this goddamned village. I'm trapped. Here, we'll follow the sign that says Halai might be promising. There we go. We're full on fury. We're almost leveled up.
Well, what do we got here?
I don't actually want to equip this baseball bat, but I seem to have equipped this baseball bat anyways. Is that a thug? That's something you'll hear me say often. Is that a thug? Oh, Jesus. See, that's the problem. The problem with the zombies that throw things at you. Bunch of jerks. Yep. Oh, jeez. He took a lot of damage from that, but he was, like, unfazed. It was like 680 damage. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Pretty much focusing the zombies that aren't thugs, which is actually kind of a mistake, because, again, I want to make sure that I've got throwing knives to pick off this thug's body. Because picking up other things takes time! Wow! That was surprisingly effective to leap down here. Nope, nope, back to the throwing knives. Ah, whatever, throw everything, he'll die. Plan B. Throw all the things. Well, he better die. There he goes. He had a golf club that was like his own personal weapon. Not a weapon I threw at him. I'm short one knife. There it is. I don't know what the deal was with, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, with my inability to find my way out of that village, but we're past it now. Let's just try to move on. I'm gonna need that knife back, sir. Thank you. That one too. Yep. Thanks. Oh, oh. There she goes. Throwing knives, man, they're kind of awesome. Like, the cool thing is that they don't use any stamina, so if you need to go hand to hand, you're not really at a disadvantage. Like, you just get a lot of free damage before people get to you. You don't get, like, all the awesome level up bonuses that people like John and Sam B do from, like, you know, upgrading their ability to kill things in melee. This guy's camouflaged over here. I'm also not wild about how much auto-aim there is, actually, on throwing weapons. I'm gonna actually see if you can't turn that off. Game. Display enemy health. Yeah, no, can't turn it off. That's unfortunate, because I'd like to be able to try and, land headshots better when I'm throwing things at people. Isn't there a car pretty close? There's one 70 meters that way, but there's also one down this way, so yeah. Or wait. Yeah, okay. I'll walk this way until I run into this car. And then I'm not going to be able to take that car. Oh no, I don't even need to take that car. I need to take a left before that car and head up that way. And stay down.
Don't fucking mess with me.
Nope. Kicking things while they're up doesn't really do damage. Kicking them while they're down, though, does quite a bit. I just get a feral Scottish dirk? Oh, frail. Frail Scottish dirk. Not feral. Did I also level up in there and not realize it? I did. Mass driver. There's a game, an old game, called Escape Velocity. It's actually incredibly fun. And it had a weapon that I think is just called the Mass Driver. It's something close to that anyhow. But it was basically like a minigun. And the game was a space, you know, spaceship combat game. And having a minigun in space is pretty sweet. Found some very well hidden deodorant. I was like, this is a very weird place to exist that you can path to in the game. It's that little turnaround, but foliage is usually like a hard blocker, so it's weird that you can get to there right there. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom. Delicious. John's bionic kick is one thing that I miss from John. He, if you just sprint and then kick like that, it just sends people flying, so it's awesome. You can run in, kick, and then uppercut. People get totally wrecked by it. By people, I mean zombies. I am right next to a dead zone right now. What's the name of this dead zone? Crossroads Bungalow. I totally missed my turn off on there. So you know what? We're doing a detour into this bungalow. Can't wait. Alright, so this is kind of close quarters. This is one case where, like, my Fury mode is not going to be the best. I definitely want to try and get myself into the middle of it a little bit more before activating it. Ah, I can't see shit.
That had to hurt.
Ah. I've already used all my throwing knives. Diamond Edge. Ooh. That sounds like a cool mod. Seem to have taken a little bit of damage there, but nothing too bad. A stout homemade knife. This 325 DPS is pretty high. I'm sure that there's things I can drop that I would, you know, rather have that. In fact, yeah, a lot of these are just kind of obsolete. Is this slaughtering shovel still cutting it? I think it is. I don't know why it's unequipped. I sort of seem to have random weapons equipped now. Equip that in place of this stout homemade knife. Or, sorry, whatever that is. Yeah, this frail Scottish dirk is actually still quite good, too. Much better than that golf club. Damaging kitchen knife. It's only up at 294.